Good morning everyone, happy Wellbeing Wednesday. Today we are looking at kindness, and you might be thinking, what does kindness have to do with my mental health? So I often think about kindness as a stone kind of dropping into a pool of water, where it creates those ripple effects. That's what kindness actually does. Sometimes we are not even aware of the impact it can have into other people's lives. Kindness is actually often described as a muscle, which I find quite interesting. And what that means is, even if you feel like naturally kindness isn't your thing, you can actually work on kindness, and the more you work on it, the more kind you become, the easier it gets. So it's quite interesting to know that even if you think that you aren't really kind, you can try and do acts of kindness and you can improve your kindness. So why is kindness even important for mental health and well-being? Well, kind acts increase 3 hormones in your brain, which I find fascinating. So these hormones are, number 1, oxytocin. Oxytocin is this love hormone. That's just the hormone that kind of makes you feel bonded and connected and safe and loved by someone. So that's oxytocin. Second hormone it increases is dopamine. Dopamine is an euphoria hormone. It is a natural high. Dopamine gets you really excited and motivated and enthusiastic. So that's a really good hormone to be increased in your brain as well. And the third hormone that gets released is a hormone called serotonin. And serotonin is fundamental to help us regulate our emotions. It actually combats our anxiety and our depression. So serotonin is really important. The thing with kindness is, as much as these hormones might get released in the person receiving the kindness, they actually all get released as well in the person giving the kindness. And that's what makes kindness beautiful, because the receiver has an increase in all these hormones and the giver has an increase in all these hormones. So that's why it's really important to be kind. So kindness can look like anything. It doesn't have to be a huge grand gesture. It could be something really small. So it could be something like just simply writing a note and putting a note on someone's door. It could be sending a message to someone just to say thank you, or you're doing a good job, or I appreciate you. It could be making a cup of tea, cooking dinner for your family, offering to take someone's dog for a walk. It really could look like anything. And there are also 2 ways to be kind. So the first way is an intentional kindness. So what I do with my intentional kindness is I bake a lot. And with COVID it's a bit difficult, but normally on the weekends I bake and I feed my neighbors. I'm always dropping cake off to my different neighbors. So that really releases the oxytocin in me, because I can feel the connection and the love and the appreciation from my neighbors, and we both end up benefiting. Then you can also do random acts of kindness, which are probably my all-time favorites. So you could leave little notes for people, or sometimes I paint stones and I leave stones out and about and no one knows who they're from. But actually for me, that really increases my dopamine. It helps me feel quite excited, thinking, hopefully someone's just had a touch of kindness in their day and it's making them feel connected and happier, and then they can try and reach out and be kind to someone else. So this week I encourage you to be kind, spread the kindness around, and look after yourselves, take care, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.